What is happening? Turbo Toys here. But you can call me Turbine today. Today we're going to take some figures from the collection and try and slightly improve on them. Now a lot of figures I actually have in the collection I like to keep stock, and I don't normally like to modify them unless I've bought a figure to do so. But these figures today was bought loose, and with a few minor changes could make the world of difference. So feel free, boys, to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoy this type of video. And let's take out a screwdriver and bash the ever-loving granny out of these figures. Alright, so we're going to start off with the big reds. The mayor of Knox County, Tennessee, old Big Glenn Jacobs himself, Corporate Kane. Now I'll go as far as saying that I don't really think there's much wrong with this basic figure, but I feel like it could benefit from becoming elite. And they did already put the elite style legs on this basic figure. So I'm going to pull out this very far from complete Series 5 Kozlov, and this figure's had no direction. It's been sitting in that fodder box for quite some time. And what we're going to do, we're going to use his torso for this project because it's the same style used on all topless Kane Elite figures. Right, so the first problem we run into when cracking the torso is from the waist peg that attaches the crotch piece to the torso. That circular peg is just too big for the torso to slide into place, and it's not allowing us to fit that ab section onto the figure. So we're going to need to slightly modify that, and that will enable it all to fit onto the crotch piece. And after a bit of sanding down, we was able to fit the ab section onto the torso and still obtain that waist swivel, which is excellent. Alright! And lucky for me, the skin tones match perfectly, so we was able to fit the arms, glue the torso, and all that was left to do was fit the head scan. And here he is, boys. So let me know what you think of this one in the comments, because it's a simple idea for a fix-up, but if you're an elite Kane collector, then why would you not want a version of this figure in your collection? Ooh. And like I said before, I think there's nothing wrong with the look of that basic figure, but it's just not elite, and it takes nothing away from the look of the original figure, but it adds that little bit of articulation, and it's ideal for stuff like figure photography. So boys, if you don't mind, I just want to give you a quick comparison with some of the other Kane figures. And here is a previous Kane fix-up I did using an old Elite Series 10 Kane with the basic 15 head scan and putting a tail accessory on it to complete it. And then here's the reverse of that one, which is the basic 15 with the Elite 10 head scan. And boys, this is how it all started. This is the basic Corporate Kane. And here is an Elite 19 Kane. And then to finish it off, one of my favourite basic Kane figures from Basic Series 74. And as you can tell, he scales up really well with the other Kane figures, but let me know, boys, does this fix-up do it justice by making it elite? And talking of elites, we're going to bring in Elite 19 Daniel Bryan. Now the thing with this one, you don't really need to do anything with this figure.
Perfect.
The figure represents the time period perfectly and displays nice, especially with that cloth goods shirt. Now I did buy this figure loose, and it's been in the collection for quite some time, but it just so happens that I've got some fodder from an Elite 79 Daniel Bryan. So what I'm thinking of with this one is that I think it will benefit from a little upgrade by swapping out the head scan for the newer version with the TrueFX technology. And then what I'm also thinking is giving an arm swap so we can have interchangeable hands, and that way you can pose in doing the yes chant. And I'll be honest, boys, with Daniel Bryan parting company with the WWE and once again becoming Bryan Danielson, and I don't think we'll be getting this figure in the greatest hits line anytime soon. Alright boys, well, it's going to be a right simple one. So what we're going to do is simply heat up the figure with some hot water. And then we're going to pop off both the arms and the head scan. And kids, remember to make sure you've got a parental supervisor when you're heating your figures. Because I've just gone and burnt myself. But using the Elite 79 fodder, we're going to apply that to the Elite 19 figure, as well as popping on the newer head scan. And then putting his shirt back on, we're left with this. And the good thing is about doing this fix up is from a visual point of view, not a lot has changed, but I know it has, alright? I know it has. And again, a fix-up like this just adds that little something extra for both display and figure photography purposes. This allows him to recreate poses like his yes chant. And it doesn't damage the image of what Mattel originally put out as a product. If anything, they've given us the tools to make this figure better with the release of that Elite scan from Elite 79.
Perfect.
Alright, moving on to the last fix-up of the video. We're going to be using this Elite 4 Chris Jericho with the purple trunks. Now this is a figure I've had laying around forever.
You just made
Now I never liked that original head scan that come on this figure, so what I'm going to do is switch it up a little with this basic Series 3 Chris Jericho. Because I believe that this scan never got released on an Elite figure, so I think that was criminal in my opinion. You've got to let me know, boys, what do you think about that? Do you think this figure should have got an Elite release? And I'm sure a lot of people would agree with me that the choice of torso could be made so much more effective if they would have used this Steven Regal torso on the figure. Right, but after we Frankenstein this all together, this is what we get. And here he is, boys. Now straight away I think that torso suits this figure so much better. This was a great period in Chris Jericho's career that brought him so much success in the WWE, winning world championships. Alright! And I think the head scan brings so much more to this figure. It's a great choice for a heel Jericho and a lot better than the original scan that come with this figure. Perfect! And it's crazy to think that a simple body change can totally transform the look of a figure. And I don't think you can come up with a better formula right now to showcase what Y2J looked like from this time period. And it's a figure I might not have ever done if I would have bought this figure brand new, mint on card, or even if I didn't have that basic free Y2J sitting around. I used the Regal style torso before on a previous Y2J custom, so I knew that that would work out perfectly. But here are the fix-ups in all their glory, but let me know in the comments, boys, what do you think of the part choices for these fix-ups? Would you have used any other body parts or head scans for these figures, or do you think the figure should have just been left alone? And I'd also be interested to know, boys, what was your favourite fix-up in this video? And I've got to say, it was a ton of fun making these and not having to slap a load of paint on, as well as decals. But from these WWE Mattel Elite custom fix-ups, that's going to do it for this one. So if you enjoyed what you see, then please be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Come check your boy out on Instagram and TikTok at Turbo Toys. And until the next video, I will see ya when I see ya.